No audio, Crumpy.
How about now? Yeah, you have me now. All right, how you guys doing? You guys are noticing that I'm not in my usual studio. I am in my office where I do my writing, and I'm working on a story because we have some developments out of Virginia. And this is what is going on here. All right. So, what happened is that the governor for the assault weapons ban, a bunch of bad laws, they agreed to different things. Uh, they agreed to different things on like carrying of assault firearms and stuff like that. But one of the things that got sent back to the governor is that they decided not to take her recommendations for the assault firearm ban, which her recommendations made it very, very bad. So both the House bills, if you're following me on Twitter at rate2bear.com, or if you're subscribed to Crump Alerts, you would have had the whole background. But HB 217 and SB 749, which are identical bills. One was in the House, one was in the Senate. They both got passed by. We're going to discuss what that means. But first, let me go ahead and thank Alpha out there, member for 47 months. I really appreciate it. Okay, so what does this mean that is passed by? That means that the legislature did not take her recommendations. So they're saying we don't agree with the recommendations. Here's the bill back. Now, this is what she can do. He has three choices. She can sign the bill and it will be passed just like it was submitted to her originally without her amendments, which I think is the most likely outcome. She can veto the bill, which is just not going to happen. She's not going to veto the bill. Or she could do nothing for 30 days and let it become law. So that is her choices. She's either going to sign it or she's just going to let it become law. Can't wait to see. I'll call you, Jordan, because I think I know the answer to that. But yes, they're going to, when it does drop, there's going to be lawsuits I know of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know 5 lawsuits.
Is
maybe
this
more.
where we cut in the Nancy Pelosi will have a lawsuit canon?
Yeah, I guess. There's going to be 5 lawsuits. So we'll have to see what exactly happens. But yeah. The lawsuits, here's a question. The lawsuits do not have to wait until July 1st. They do have to wait until the law is officially filed. So when the governor signs it or just goes through its 30 days or whatever, that's when the lawsuits can drop. But not before then. Not before then. But I am wearing my Rolex Presidential Day Date right there. Oh, you got the watch? Rich want to watch.
Crump, I don't even think you opened this watch.
I didn't.
Well, no, it definitely wasn't worn. Because it still had all the plastic packaging. It's like you opened it, but you didn't wear it.
Yeah. Ooh, in fact, it's a brand new watch.
Thank you, Crump.
They're all brand new. All the watches we give on over Ticks and Bangs, they're all brand new. Well, besides the ones we're doing the testing on, but we have ways to get brand new watches for those too. But yes, so what is going on is the lawsuits will drop as soon as it's definitely going to become law. Right now, the bills are in like kind of a limbo state where they're not signed, so they're not becoming laws. What she could be doing, and this is just a theory, I have no evidence of this, but she could be doing this all to stall for another 30 days because she knows the lawsuits are going to come.
How would they know there's lawsuits coming?
What?
How would they know there's lawsuits coming? They're just guessing.
Draconian that is going to be challenged. Let's talk about HB 1525 raises the age to purchase those firearms to 21 and enacts universal background change. And that they accepted the governor's stuff like that. If you don't remember, universal background changes were knocked down in Virginia as unconstitutional, but they're passing them again, which means they're probably going to be knocked down again as unconstitutional. HB 1524, open carrying of assault firearms. They accepted the governor's recommendation. So let's say you're carrying a gun that's more than 15 rounds. That's an assault firearm. The SB 727, which is basically the same as SB 1524, they accepted that. So yeah. So these things have all been carried over. The lawsuits will drop. It just delays the lawsuits a little bit. And I think that might be the whole entire strategy behind this. I think that there is a very good chance this is a Supreme Court ruling against redistricting efforts. Redistricting did pass last night, but I think that there's a very good chance. And the reason why I think the Democrats doomed their own bill by the language that they use, because it didn't say redistricting. It says, do you want to have fair elections? Basically not explaining anything. And of course, people want fair elections, but it's kind of misleading because they're voting against fair elections. One of the good things about Virginia is our judicial system in Virginia is still conservative leaning. Not on the federal level. The Fourth Circuit is the most anti-gun circuit in the world, but the Virginia Supreme Court and everything is still a conservative base, and also the Virginia Constitution, Article 1, Section 13 is actually stronger than the Second Amendment when it comes to gun rights. So there we go. But no, I just wanted to make a quick video to just give you a quick update of exactly what is going down in Virginia and let you know.
Oh, and you can watch Ticks and Bangs tonight at 9 p.m.
Ticks and Bangs at 9 p.m. We're giving away a really cool watch. This Rolex Day-Date. No, we're not giving away
Can I enter to win?
No, I'm just joking that.
Oh. But can I enter to win?
No.
I have been prohibited.
You won one, and I had to give away another watch. You're a co-host, so no.
Well, I'm not a co-host on Ticks and Bangs.
No, you're a co-host on this channel, which Ticks and Bangs is a Black Swan Media product, so therefore.
So now I'm disqualified.
Yeah.
What was Jordan Vinro hinting at?
I have no idea. He's hinting at something I don't know what he knows, so yeah. Maybe he knows something, but I have no idea.
Rich can't win.
Yeah. All right, guys. Stay tuned and stay tuned because there's some big news that is coming down.
Can I break that news?
I'll let you break the news, I guess.
I get to break the news? You
get to break the news. How about that? I'm going to give everyone out there, I'm going to give Rich permission when the big news comes down, he gets to break it.
Can I break it on your channel?
Yes, you can. I'll let you break it. I don't want him to come on. I'll just give it over to you so you
Really?
can break it. Yeah.
Hmm.
There you go. All right, guys. See you later. Bye.